Acend will go one up and see it straight on that Phantom. Full armor as well. Bone Cold, Starzo, Zeke, and Keyless will throw a Spectre in the mix. A couple of Marshals on the other side. Ethan and Nitro going to upgrade a little bit, but actually, no, reconsidering that. We'll sell it back out. So nothing thrown in here for 100 Thieves.
Yeah. About as ecoed out as you're going to get. The other side, similar scenes. They are against 4 players on here, so you got to.
All right, there's no way 100 Thieves wins this round.
Cnet's gonna. Oh, that flash wasn't quite what he wanted. Nitro's gonna punish. Can he get that rifle though? That's the big question to me. He's trying to go for it, but Stark so quickly plays bodyguard on it. Doesn't allow them to get too close.
Ooh.
It's a nutty pickup from Acend, but how much more can you do? Nothing. Bone Cold quickly keeps it in check. Any of these kills coming in have been very hard to find much more from.
Why is the poll still going? I don't know.
I just have to accept the fact they can collect that rifle, put it back.
Channel points. Who cares?
Give it back out to whomever else in the following up round. It's 3v1.
Like what?
The spike is very much down and secured.
Yeah, whether or not Acend will even give him again, Keyless actually with a spy cam. I don't know if initially this noted steal or not, but so I just saw Starzo lean into his cam at the same time. But again, at this point, protect the Phantom. Make sure you can carry.
No, you guys don't care. You guys don't care. You're lying to yourselves.
Good opportunity at the bonus.
Don't be a liar, especially to yourself, okay? You gotta be true to yourself, always.
Storm to ride through, but I imagine Zeke's gonna be returning that Phantom to his rightful owner. Steel will opt to fall. No surprises there. Well, actually, another ult.
He should have died to the bomb rather than dying to a player, but whatever. Or sorry, Spike. My bad.
Big start for Acend here. After the last map, probably feeling a little shaken. And walking into not necessarily completely unknown territory, but this map definitely has less reps, a lot less comfort. We don't know the full looks from either teams, really. We don't know how they're going to come into this. We've seen, as said, adjustments from Acend throughout this tournament. Those who've been in touch with this team a fair amount leading up to this have definitely noted a couple of different looks. 100 Thieves as well, breaking out. Nitro looking completely different. Snow as well, and see how he looks on this rifle out though. And on the other side, we have 3 coming through, so it's not a completely easy bonus round.
I don't like this Viper wall at all, actually.
Now this time it's a little different. Same early intent. However, the difference is it's a B lean. Look at that spike. Over towards the B side, it's all but a ruse. Now, Steel has done well. That's a big confirmation for him there that, okay, no, there is actual real intent behind this.
Ooh, I like that, though. I like that Viper wall. Steel cannot die here. He cannot get spammed through smoke. He's got to sit here, sit pretty, chill, wait for the team, wait for a retake, put the wall up, and get moving.
Swinging back out there with the owl drone of Hiko still coming through. I think it actually initially got the tag onto Keyless. Starzo will respond with 2 kills though. That's huge. But now
Stario.
a 1v3, Lauren. 100 Thieves already on the
You can't win.
Yeah,
nice shots
Ethan
though.
Already sitting on that cross. This one's over. Starzo
All
knows
good.
it. He can't close that gap. The plan was not really made.
I love watching Breeze because I can take notes. You know what I'm saying?
Away at Steel, finding so much impact in that, and a couple of maybe misplaced peaks.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Bone Cold opts to hop back. You can see when we're sat inside the owl zone there that.
What's wrong with the Viper wall on A? I don't know. I feel like I don't like that Viper wall that they did, but there's got to be a reason for it. I'm just not seeing it yet. That's all.
But no, Steel just sends a few shots into the poison orb and will be rewarded for it. But again, no bonus converted.
Okay, see now on the map that one looks a little bit better. I can't tell what it actually looks like until someone specs the players, but
opener here. Hiko gotta be careful. The damage done though.
Yeah, St. Dust too. You gotta be careful now. Tagged up, Hiko down to a nice amount of HP. And Cnet's not necessarily backing away off the initial shot. He's continuing to walk up this. Now, again, look at this lean from 100 Thieves. That's going to be...
He's literally doing this alone with an op. What a Chad.
If they even feel this out, it's going to be such a weird round, but does Acend get the feelers right for this? Because they're moving in somewhat blind to this, right?
Put up the wall. I want to see if it's the same or if it's different.
Utilized, and they have to respect it. Cena does back away.
Dang it.
But how on earth?
No, a spec. Oh, same wall. Okay. I don't like it.
Comfortable on the retakes. Big jump peek from Nitro. He's going to know this player's coming his way. Maybe even noting the spike there. But he has to keep moving. He's not going to be able to sit still for a second because Zeke's closed that gap. Now Zeke wants to try and find that space on the site, allow some sort of safety for that spike to get across and maybe get a plant.
What in the world am I watching?
Flash. There you go. We'll come through. Steel will find his third as well.
So many walls.
Now close the distance. Cned.
Run.
Operator in hand. He's got to consider saving this now.
30 seconds left.
Thieves will give him
Something like that.
Well,
good swing from Ethan.
Miscalculation potentially on the dash there. He can get to a fully safe position, but Ethan will close things out. You're right. Things will be tied up 2 apiece now. You know, at that point.
See, the wall there is to give them
Ascend have
space.
nothing else, right?
I think
team
the
figures
plan
out
is
it's gotta
to
be
give
CNED
them
to push up
space,
and at least spot out
hit
one or
the
two
hit the
players.
recon
But the
on
Aldo
right
burn
titty,
up. I think actually they're on the
and
cooldown from the flashes as well, so
Right.
they have nothing to actually confirm.
and then they're chilling once they take the
presence
titty,
on the
right?
side of 100
But
Thieves, and, again, flashes will give you
they
the
timed it a little
warrior
poorly.
cover.
They need to
Not
do
the
the
same with
Viper
Aldo,
wall,
right? There's
bring it up,
absolute
hit the
confirmation.
dart, and then move with the dart, and then take titty.
Will pop the
Right
blade
titty,
storm
I'm
here.
sorry.
This time, big switch
I don't know
out
what it's
from
called,
100
man.
Thieves.
People
There's
call it
3
titties. I don't know.
players here to defend B site.
Cena just absolutely eating it, dude. There's no way out. You're gutted at that one, Ethan. Good spray, steal. Just the clothesline at the end. Very sharp and a lovely adjustment. Good read on that.
Yeah, after a couple of rounds here, and it's only really they're finding Keyless in mid, but again, I think that's a good indicator of exactly what's going on in a couple of these rounds, or at least how the default for Acend looks. To see now. Again, back on a purchase, Cena back on the operator. 3 ultimates available here. On the other side, actually, 100 Thieves have 4 of their own. This time, Hiko opted not to cross back and forth between the doors. It will be confirmed here. Actually, it's Nitro on the operator here.
Not going to be the first or last time we've seen Nitro with a weapon like this, but CNED has far more reps these days. Acend, though, quickly through. They don't
Nitro, you knew that was a setup for their offer. Like, you knew it. You knew you shouldn't peek, but you did. You did.
Pushing through on this.
You're better than that.
Magic, but it's not happening.
You're better than that. You're a veteran.
Really coming through.
You're not an amateur. What the heck, man?
Every single angle there. They finally successfully take the site in a full buy round, but I mean, we had ults coming out, we had plenty being thrown out there.
I think actually even really the Vipers put a little bit of overkill there on the way in. Nonetheless, a Prime Gaming flawless on the side of Acend. Again, this is the thing. You look towards this. Is the plan for attack for 100 Thieves? What does this jet look like? Is it again? They're just going to lean heavily on this double duelist to create a lot of pressure.
He's a
for
bear.
them, right now, we're not really seeing 100 Thieves get proactive. And again, with the operator purchase here,
That sucks.
again, actually the first time we've seen them explore a little bit.
Acend,
Trade out.
this is great though. He's still able to hold that cross as soon as they had that go ahead to try and maybe posture towards middle, chase down someone like Nitro. They just couldn't. The cross was being held, the punish. They're going to fall away from that, kind of dissolve that little bit of mid-aggression that was being toyed with and fall back to more of a default hold. But look at that again. Such a heavy lean towards A. So much is put towards this. You can see as to why though. Ascender en route. Bone Cold, the first to stand forward. Meets Steel and loses. The follow-up, though, is a victory coming out for Ascend. Zeke does claim Asuna, and there goes Steel. So now Sight's suddenly a little bit more available. It was a bit of an alien, but the last 2 are deeper on that site.
Nitro nearly caught off guard there, but Ethan finds Zeke in response there. Ethan got to be careful here, but see that actually swinging, he will find it. Nitro now, last man standing for 100 Thieves.
Now he knows where roughly they are. He's got a decent idea. Spike Plant and CNED where he was. How are you going to drag him out of there, though? How are you going to try and make this favorable to you? A couple of junk peeks here and there, but they're not going to re-peek on that once they've got that little bit of confirmation. Keyless just biding the time. See if he can add to that paranoia. Maybe he's crossed, maybe he hasn't. Oh, Cena just checks. They're all just gathering tiny pieces of information on each other. He's made it towards the site. He's got the rifle, but he doesn't have much time. He has to make the move now, and they are just playing ring-a-rosy. Look at them going around it. He gets the final one.
That was well played.
CNED claims
From both of them. Well played by Nitro and well played by the two.
So many different looks between these two, but
I like that little jump that Nitro just did there. I'm gonna steal that. He did like a jump and then he you know,
talked about obviously Acend,
ended up back
Haven
with a little 180
came
jump.
alive
It was
in the
nice.
second half here, really leading the charge for Acend.
Wow, that was close.
Again, this was just played perfectly, running the clock down.
Let's go! Let's go, boys!
Just making Nitro second guess everything there. We'll stack up this time here. Again, it's only Steel on this side. The Viper's pick going to be popped as well, but potentially actually, oh no, the Trailblazers didn't catch him.
just got out of
I think
there.
he confirmed exactly where he was, but
yeah.
no stun comes through.
Yeah. So now you can see Zeke still trying to find any of these, you know, where is he? What's he up to? Oh, okay, we've spotted Eco. That's, I guess, something. That's a little different. Now, do they commit? It doesn't look like it. Eyes towards the spike, being kept in the pocket of Bone Cold. Back towards middle, maybe looking towards those double doors, see if they can catch someone leaning over from A, punish a rotation or two, but nothing's really there. If they do go for this kind of A piece, yes, there's
100 Thieves is set up well. They have all of B.
Other than that,
he is pretty much holding ropes
so
and cave.
Thieves not giving away much.
They should know that the only hole that they really have is mid.
The round where they need something to act upon. The flash
I don't know if that means they're going to retake mid or just kind of hold their angles.
Send of lent towards
Yes,
mid,
we'll
or at least
see.
still present here towards B and towards elbow in particular. Let's see. Acend are now going to preemptively rotate towards B, or at least towards Nest here. Actually, the Lear through mid.
This is so tough. They're going A.
Once again, it will confirm this, yeah, but Nitro's got all the way into their spawn here. He could backstab this execute on A perfectly.
He can backfill this. Now with
Dude, that Silva lurk could be huge.
He's gonna maybe clear
An elbow? Oh no.
This just got called off.
Oh no.
Absolutely unaware of maybe Starzo's positioning. But
Oh no.
Acend! He still looks for it, finds Nitro. Huge impact for him. The three players remaining, Steel, Ethan, and Hiko, aren't in a position to do much with this. They were so deep
Ace you with the legendary
Steel
call.
Was there at the start, that's fine.
They said, no, 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 no. We're going A.
From Hiko
Screw it.
noted on that owl drone, and Ethan sitting in those backside of the pillar. Yeah, Zeke behind Steel. Of course, he's still exploring this side.
The
They
heck?
punish.
That was sick.
Dude, actually, Ethan will give away the ping on the recon bolt as well. And Hiko to the, I think up until this point, unnoted or unconfirmed at least. They are going to try and charge this down and actually punish the economy even further, but Hiko and Ethan will find kills, and at this point, off for 3 alive. Should we hold on to these weapons? And again, the operator, the important one in this scenario, but Hiko and Ethan will hold on to weapons now. Let's see if actually 100 Thieves, seeing a couple of wonky purchases, whether or not they force up around those 2 rifles.
Wonder why they had no one watching that. Like, you could be watching it from bridge or bottom bridge, watching the cross. They did smoke it though. They ran up double doors. They threw Viper smoke.
Oh, maybe not, I guess.
And then somebody was bridge, but they got lurked on from halls.
A phantom here at least.
Fuck.
And a Marshall.
That sucks.
Couple of pistols invested.
A split second away. Now he tries to take that line. Doesn't hit that one. Oh dearie me, what is going on here? Teams has to fall away from this.
Door. The door.
He's still trying to eliminate anyone he can. Hiko answers right back, doesn't deny the spike one, but he does catch Bone Cold.
Huge tags.
Now, that's an advantage to be played with. Acend does have that rifle, so does
Uh-oh, that lurk though, that lurk. Watch that lurk on that Cypher. Oh boy, here we go. He's going, he's flying, he's owning.
For him, Starzo's bailed him out as well. Starzo playing well from the site. Tries to control these building threats that were just
that was a good eco
in the background. And
honestly.
Steel, your last man alive. Ain't gonna happen. Cena shuts the chapter on this round, and Acend starting to tear away with a bit of a lead.
The biggest gap we've seen Acend create really since the first map.
I want a timeout soon for 100 Thieves.
Granted.
Just saw it flash up there. I'm not entirely sure, but again, feeling the same way about these last few rounds you are. But again, for me, it's on these slow rounds where Nitro's able to walk, tube on what do they achieve on the back of it? It's nothing, effectively. Again, it's a... There you go.
He said, "Steel, bro, look at me."
For me, I've got to see something a little more...
I love it.
A little more proactive from 100 Thieves. I don't feel as if they're really going to win out in this sort of let's sit and wait for the execute to come through, because Acend actually demonstrate a lot of restraint, which for this map in particular, I was talking about Cena potentially coming back to being more self-sufficient. You see that in the early round, he's hopping up. He's not really relying on Zeke or anything else to find anything. It's him looking for first bloods. And again, straight away, we see that adjustment. Hiko down in halls. There's a Trailblazer now in place. And actually, we see a third member to swing that. So he's so commanding in the first 30 seconds of the rounds where that's why I feel 100 Thieves just need to dig a little deeper and find something.
but I also don't feel like he's overstepping.
Oh, no.
It's a very fine balance. Exactly. This is all within safety.
Yeah.
He's just happy to keep making this sort of impact towards it. Now, coming out of this timeout, of course, Acend have every opportunity now to go, well, let's do something completely different if they're trying to address those A pieces that have started to work. Maybe that mid-round that's started to have some effect. Let's find out what they go for here. It does seem as though Steel's got some support. Seeker's instantly coming out. I'm going to confirm there's probably, what, 3 people towards that B site?
The Aldrone will also confirm it. Look at this though. It's so much presence baited, and A site is going to be wide open. Acend will storm on through. It's only really Acend in position to do any damage on the way in. He'll find Bone Cold. Dismiss away. I'm looking for that mid presence once again.
Oh, the timing! Starzo! He didn't turn it! Acend!
Planted.
He's just being such an imperative factor in middle right now. Now Zeke can try and read.
Oh, he's about to get shot.
I wouldn't put it past him to recheck towards this once in a while. You can see him dipping in between. He needs the rest of his side. And he's finally been called off now, and that's going to at least, I guess, highlight where Zeke's playing from. But where is the rest of 100 Thieves? They're sitting deep towards the CT side. They don't have a step back in on the side just yet. There's the first couple of peeks, and CNED still showing presence, but he knows there's going to be a close coming in here, and it's from the back lines. Ethan denied. Keyless beside him. Nitro's gone.
Oh
Steven,
my goodness.
This is the man we waited to see. And now Steel, there's no way through this. There's no way out. Starzo, he knows it. This one's going to sting. That's a big round on the board now for Acend. Steel has to accept this one is done for. He can't do anything about it. The scoreline is starting to look scary for 100 Thieves fans.
4 rounds separate them now. And that's absolutely pivotal in this round for 100 Thieves. Again, finding these 2 kills is massive. Starzo seemingly...
That sucked right there. The second the wall went down, it was like about... It was still up for a second as the Sky Flash popped.
2 massive kills for him. And again, the confidence booming in the Acend camp. I need to see a response from 100 Thieves. Again, if this runs away with the purchase here, you got to argue this one leads towards 8-3. Any worse, and it's extremely scary for 100 Thieves going into the second half.
Struggling to find an answer. You can see it across them. They look a little flat for an answer. Maybe the man there.
Look at him.
He's bold. He's feeling it now. He's starting to maybe play that style that we talk about that can happen when the spark ignites. He can be a threat, but we've seen it in the others. We've seen it in 100 Thieves. We saw it in that Gambit game, pulling back a mad scoreline. Hiko clutching out time and time again, but right now this is Ascend's moment.
Why is the worst player on Acend this confident? You think he's the worst? I think he's one of the best players on their team. You kidding me?
You're not gonna get
He's fucking nuts.
Get themselves a clean plant here. Hiko again just noting the Phantom is close by, maybe just waiting for a smoke or something to make absolutely sure. You can see, yeah, there's Nitro. Throw down a smoke for him, but CNED now.
Here we go.
Falls, he's beacon again. Tag comes through just yet, though.
Ooh, a little shaky from Starzo on that one.
Well,
CNED
it happens.
now,
All
starting
good.
to feel the pressure, starting to feel the burn. Killes, though. We said it before, safe pair of hands, that backline player who is just delivering when required. CNED now can just take the space if needed. It's gone astray. It's a weird round. But it will be an Acend round, whichever way you cut this. And he's chased this down. Now, does he find Nitro just on the other side on the deeper angle? You can see it now. Nitro, big kill. Trying to keep hold of that rifle as best he can as well. And now Prospect's looking a little dire here for 100 Thieves. I'm worried for them now.
In the half.
I mean, when it comes down to praying on a 9-3 curse, it's not a comfortable position to be in. And again, I think Acend just hitting their stride, really finding their groove here. And again, you can see it. 100 Thieves are almost becoming more risky, right? They're stacking heavier towards one side, just on the back of hoping that Acend are going to walk into that. But the fact that they're not actually just pushing out a little bit, like I said, there's no confirmation of anything other than seeing it in the
9-3 curse.
Zeke alongside him here. Look at this, they've given Hall up now. They don't even want to mess with this.
But they're giving up so much. They're putting this 4-play stack towards A again. Yes, Hiko does kind of occasionally dabble in, check in on this. Even Steel's left B site. If this gets fell out, like, look where the spike is. They haven't fully committed for this piece yet. They haven't fully gone in towards A. They may do. But if they get an inkling of how many players are here, but the one who made the difference has been Asuna, trying to play those double doors, trying to do any damage he can. And okay, Steel's now confirmed there's presence, and I'm sure there's temptation for Asuna now to make a bit of a play, start maybe leaning out a bit. It's Killes to find Hiko. That's one of the backline players now removed. If I've got that spike, I'm looking at B going, well, I know Hiko's been playing this. There it is. Asuna even got a tag on another. Bone Cold, where are you?
Nice.
It's an absolute
Bone Cold, come on, man. Get the kill. Go out a little wide. Hello.
The cherry Zeke.
Ooh, nice
the
shot.
drive-by from Ethan. 100 Thieves are putting up some work here. Finally, we see them find a bit of that magic themselves, a bit of that fire in the belly. And Keeler's
God, he's
still
so
alive.
clean. I love watching him work.
No, wait, whoa,
Kyle.
Whoa, Cena, what is going on? Keeler's.
Kyle's clean.
Nitro. It's now a 2v2. It was a 2v4.
Steel and Ethan now have to regroup.
I think Kyle saved the round.
Still looking to pile on the pressure. Actually,
Unless.
Ethan will find CNED.
He could win this.
Now all comes down to
Little
Keeler.
ace clutch.
Don't ride him.
Oh, yeah, he could win
An
this.
ace for him to close this out. Will actually fake out.
Right him
NT.
Actually, a lifeline for 100 Thieves.
God, you should have lost the round, man. 9-3 curse. Oh, no.
But it's not comfortable, Lauren. You've got to see 100 Thieves just pile on the pressure here at the start of the second half, get Nitro online, literally have Nitro be the deciding factor here for 100 Thieves.
This one is not over yet, and before we get to that second half, let's head down to the desk. Your thoughts so far, folks? This is super scary times for 100 Thieves.
Thank you very much, Pansy. Couldn't agree more. Scary times for 100 Thieves as they find themselves down 8-4 on the half, but still within striking distance, especially on a map like Breeze. But as it's Acend who's had the better half so far, Gio, for you, what has been the major factor in building that lead?
Well, here's the thing. On Breeze, there's a really big space. It's right in the middle of the map. It's called mid, and oftentimes if you're defending, you would like to have someone watching over that, maybe in Nest, maybe at double doors. That just, for me, has been somewhere that 100 Thieves have been really neglecting. We did see Asuna in that final round holding double doors, and it gave them a much better go at that round. But there were certain rounds there where Acend could just freely walk up through mid and with no impedance.
Yeah, I think certain areas are being exposed. Not only mid, I think some rounds you definitely had 100 Thieves get some control of that, and that's kind of where Acend started to turn the tides, but also halls. And that's a big part where
Stop
that
with these
Sentinel
fucking
can come
copy
in
pastas,
and really
man. You're
defend.
killing
So
me.
many
Stop
times you
it.
saw Zeke lurking up through the halls.
Holy
and finding
shit,
Asuna,
that's
finding
good.
Hiko,
That's fucking
something
good.
like that, or even
Wow.
finding the kills on the back of
That's
the players
good.
like Nitro in the A side itself.
Well, wouldn't you guess it? It's CNED who finds himself at the top of the scoreboard on that jet, doing his best 10's impression. However, not quite as dominant as some of the performances we've seen so far here on Breeze. Still quite enough to give his team a healthy lead.
I mean, he's applying a lot of pressure onto 100 Thieves, and by the time that Acend have been getting into the side, you know, they've been able to kind
The
of
CNED show right now. Look at him.
frenzy at times because they're not as prepared, and it's done good.
I think one thing, too, is that this map is very swingy, okay? So just because it's a pretty dominant half for Acend, I think look at the emotions and the way that they're playing more than anything else, because the scoreline is not necessarily representative of a win right here.
Come on, man. I just want this match to end so we can watch Envy Sentinels. Then I want to play some
He's
Conan
playing the
Exiles.
jungle, right?
Is
So
that
he
too
needs
much
to
to
get up in
ask?
the face. He needs to take the fight
I got
to
some
CNED, and he
grinding
needs
to
be
do.
pushing the pace.
All right.
You know what I mean?
At top the table on his offensive half. It's up to Nitro to do the same.
Speaking of Conan Exiles, a friend of mine linked me an article that Funcom
Let's get into
Funcom
this now.
bought the IP of
8-4.
Conan.
Asend do have the lead, but they're right on
Which
the
I thought
desk.
was kinda
This can
interesting.
Swing back. One pistol round, you're right back up to it. This is very much still very possible for 100 Thieves.
The crab,
This is
man.
on
The
now
crab.
for me.
The crab. The
Asend
crab.
pistol. They'll just run this into the ground.
I mean, the same thing could happen as what happened on Haven, right? You trade back and forth with this round score. And it only leans in Ascend's favor. See, that's it. This league going to be a lot
What
of
is
pressure
happening?
coming
I can't
through.
see.
Nitro
I can't
actually
see.
Try and get the tag.
I can't see.
Cened's the one to open it up.
How is it Cened getting that? He does get traded. Wait,
Oh,
Ascend.
no.
Okay, Hiko's still alive for now, so it's not over just yet for them. Still
Huge.
with a labored fight.
Boomers.
against Zeke, but it's okay.
Boomers.
He gets it on Killers, and you're right. He just strolled on in, but Bone Cold around the back. Now, Steel was looking this way, but for how long does he look this way? Trying to protect
Cow
Hiko
drone.
as he checks for this. Bone Cold knows this is out and about, but now he's able to cross the spike. There is an angle he can play with as he knows there's still...
Oh, good spot.
Still keeps his life. Hiko has to be on red alert now. Protect Steel in this matter. Both now tagged up here. Bone Cold, it's a 1v2.
Oh, baby!
And now Hiko...
Bone Cold gonna win this round.
He's got ice in his
Hiko.
veins. Clutches out so
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
Cold, we've said it before. One of the best
It's not gonna happen,
players we
Hiko.
get to watch
Bone Cold is a
sometimes.
gamer.
He's made it closer. He goes no idea. Now
He's
he
choking.
does.
Never mind.
8
He's
more
choking.
goes at this with
He's
the
choking. Bone Cold is
in the
choking.
mag. He's
Hard.
closer. Hiko on the other side looks right.
Oh my God!
Bone Cold,
Never mind.
get out of here.
Jesus.
Get out with that adjustment.
Oh, nice.
The pistol god himself for Acend is
Wait,
only third in
you got
this
3
match
kills?
so far. But my
Was that
God, is it an
was that his only
important
kills the whole
one.
game?
Red Bull clutch here in the second half pistol
Bone
round.
Cold, you asleep?
After I think 100 Thieves able to stabilize for a moment there. I gotta say it. Bone Cold playing this to perfection. That flick. Yeah, up on your feet for that one. Fair enough. But now 100 Thieves. The pressure.
I love the
building
energy
now.
on that
Nothing
on the
here
team.
except for a ghost on the side
ACU
of
is
Hiko.
kind of
What can they get?
kind of
done?
nice.
Cena gets a lot of contact through this. He knows there's a fair few players on the other side. Killers, same sort of thing. These two have been outstanding on that first half as well. And there it is. You're seeing more of that. Killers and Zeke doing well. Ascend are the only one to make impact. Hiko is down. 10 rounds for Ascend. They are on the verge
Scary.
of tearing this away from 100 Thieves. They even had a chance in the second half. This is looking dominant so far, but 100 Thieves have to find their answer in the next 2. They have to do something in, honestly, this round. This is the one. We've got to look at Nitro, big impact. Asuna, same thing. I need to see all of the stars align for this side that we know are there.
And I mentioned Nitro just to be that deciding factor because I think he needs to be the one to be that tempo change for 100 Thieves. It was such a slow first half. Here,
Why y'all saying GG? I mean, it's over.
Finding something
There's
for
100 Thieves
again.
ain't gonna win
Very,
this.
very slow start.
So
Bone Cold actually gonna walk
they might
all
bring
the way
it
to the end of
close,
the pool here
but I
Not
doubt
Bone
it.
Cold either.
with a friend. It's Zeke right alongside him.
They seem like they know, though. Nitro seems all too aware of this potential.
GG go next. Envy Sentinels. That's what we really want to watch. You know what I mean?
On the other side. Yeah, they're just going to sit on this. They can do if they want. Got every angle covered now. The piece is kind of building towards B. At least the look of it potentially coming through, but it's not just yet. And here comes the fact finder. Aldrone goes down, but it's Bone Cold still gun out. He's still on this. 100 Thieves know there's problems around here. If they get too passive, they could be in trouble. Ooh, well played by 100 Thieves. They kept that in check. Now, obviously, Ascend know what's on the other side, but they have the man advantage. They've got the rifles. They can lean towards that A site.
And the Aldrone being noticed as well. They know exactly where Zeke is, actually. Stars are going to come along, pick up the weapon, but 100 Thieves already inside sight again. Taking a little long to get the spike down, but again, Ascend not really set up just yet. Keeler's still got a ways to go to rejoin his teammates. See if Ascend can find anything on the way in here. Actually, absolutely slapping CNED before he even has a chance.
Clean round is exactly what 100 Thieves would need in this scenario. Oh, Ethan. Keep your life. There's a lot of rifles. You don't want to be losing here. The Flash Killers.
He's so blind. Oh my God, I can't believe he got that kill.
A very big round for Asuna, keeping them at arm's length and shouldn't be able to get too far. No, they still have a little bit of a glance, which is exactly what they needed to do.
It's kind of a sad day for NA, right? Because if 100 Thieves loses this, and then an NA versus NA matchup next, like that just hurts, you know?
To buy back into this.
There's no dubs, only L's.
Thieves can keep that up because, again, very, very slow at the start of that. And you can see essentially being way more proactive than 100 Thieves were. Again, with that double walk up hall, knowing full well that actually on a couple of the other rounds they show presence, they can then lean on Keeler's utility, which is something that 100 Thieves didn't have.
Yes.
Which it actually enables them to find space elsewhere. So there's a number of different variations we can potentially see from Ascend.
But this is why we were calling upon being aggressive with the likes of Nitro, Asuna, seeing them being those game changers. We don't have that utility to depend upon. You put your body on the line, kind of. You got to hit those rotations just perfect. Still see that op out for CNED. That's come into play. 5 rifles on the other side. And there's no rush.
At least you get to win one. Yeah, that's true, I guess.
Ethan's already been lost.
But still, an NA finals? Imagine that. It's not going to happen if 100 Thieves loses this.
Steel's been outside again. Nobody showing a Zeke's not.
Which
really
they will.
Sorry. Himself just yet. And a Guardian, so he's got to find.
I love 100. Oh, I love 100
just
Thieves
that.
and all, but this is.
Spike noted.
It's just a tough. This is a tough one, you know.
Some more though, gonna dip through the smoke. Tries to catch Hiko off guard. That
I think he
doesn't
thought the
happen.
dart was going to hit him. Actually, I think it was. The dart was definitely going to reveal him there.
3v3.
Right?
Spike is down. So 100 Thieves at least have the time in their favor. Going to pop the ult as well. They want to make sure they've got a nice defensive area to hold down. Maybe leave that backline to be controlled by Nitro on that final look through, excuse me, Hiko, if needed. But look at the gap already being closed. Ascend right around them. These are very tricky positions to hold down. Now Nitro's been noted. He wants to push out. Steel's got his back. Bone Cold gone. It's going to be Steel with another.
Kyle, man, that was your moment.
Still going their way.
That was your chance to shine, little 1v3,
right
Kyle.
3 survive as well. That's what you look towards.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
Now.
Ace you guys are all right. You guys have the 10-6 lead. It's fine. You're chilling. Don't worry about it.
Available to throw into this. Wow, Steel found this next one.
Lovely.
He actually swings out there. I thought he
brave.
got it from straight inside the Viper's pit, but Ascend looking fired up right now.
They've broken the money.
They have.
That's what they had to do.
This is the one that potentially brings 100 Thieves within touching distance.
Why are you rooting for EMEA? I just want a good game. I don't care who wins.
Ascend essentially to gather their thoughts.
At the end of the day, NA is #1. Everybody knows it.
Push a little harder because, again, 100 Thieves.
I just want a good game, though. You know? If ACU provides us a good game and wins, I'm down.
Sort of reliance that 100 Thieves have, or at least you know, the back pocket sort of thing, where I think, you know, probably the comfort zone, right? Ascend, happy to throw that out the window sometimes. Again, on a round like this, they can almost, you know, send some probes out, even just do some damage. That's the objective at the end of the day. But it's all lessons. It's snippets of information about exactly what 100 Thieves are doing, and that's important for the rounds that follow.
Again, for 100 Thieves, though, we've got to look at it on that side, right? It's you can't take your foot off the gas now. It's got to be all the way down the whole way through. This is 2 back-to-back rounds. Rifles have come out, they've looked much better. Ascend are doing well. Steel finding moments too. It's looking like a B lean to at least the start, but we'll see where the intention lays. I'm sure they're going to feel out for maybe if there's a stack, see if they're up to anything a little fruity. I'm not sure how much info they got off that. Maybe at least 1 or 2 players. Looks like they're going to continue forward as a pack. Just this death ball approach. Flash in towards Pillar, and away we go. It's Bone Cold on the other side, probably going to leave a little bit of a sting after that pistol round, but a couple of odds and ends there. Frenzy, Sheriffs, Marshals. Not too much, but enough that it's at least forced 100 Thieves away, maybe trying to catch that rotation, which they almost did towards Killers.
Starzo pushing out here. So you can see the dash from Nitro. Perfect to catch him before he can fall back.
The re-aggress would be perfect now.
Yeah, perfect timing for it.
Great work. Even
Bone Cold all the way out of it.
Yeah, lovely little reaction play. Now, obviously, they still have to clear the site. Like, you know, we know there's no one there, but they still have to be very methodical and clean about clearing the site, which they're doing. And even the jump spot there does confirm that there is someone working back through that connector. It is CNED, and you don't get away with that. Ethan's going to find him.
Jump spot headshot.
Let's see if they can keep this clean. 5 standing is the name of the game for 100 Thieves, and obviously the round as well. Now that wall, if removed, will reveal a great deal. Ascend and Ethan, no problem so far. And it is a flawless round indeed. Prime flawless coming in. 5 alive. Spike plant. Controlled. They punished the push out. Even though Ascend were trying to find that bit of space, it was instantly considered.
I mean, on both sides.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't pay attention to a single round or single moment of that round. I literally was like AFK in the brain.
Starzo actually in a perfect position to, I guess, anticipate.
That's okay. It was an eco. I usually go AFK on ecos.
Nitro again, just really simple outplay. Honestly, the dash to window to just catch him before he can slip away creates that opening.
And we're back. CNED with the op.
Position to capitalize immediately on it. Here, this is the round you look towards. CNED now, operator in hand, 1 off the Blade Storm. Zeke 1 away from the Hunter's Fury. Seeker's invested actually off the
Super
rip
early.
here from Starzo.
Maybe just want to
they
get
wanna
that
push
stat
out.
right. Oh my word, Hiko! How many times? Wait, Cened's just pushing. Cened's just pushed up into like no man's land. Yes, he can kind of move
Wonder why he
around a little
gave
bit
that.
mobile than others, but
It's a
that
good
was
angle.
quite brave of that. No trade came through either. You could see maybe Cened was trying to find that potential, but something you're noting is how deep Asuna has pushed here.
Yeah,
Could be
Tripwire-
looking to catch someone maybe.
Yeah, Tripwire just outside the
Use the
double door.
squids.
100
Wait
Thieves
for the
now will
squids.
stack up towards shop.
Wait for the
Seekers
squids.
in response.
Wait for him.
Will actually reveal Cened here, so he's faced with a dilemma actually. Yeah, well, look at that, he finds Ethan just behind Nitro.
He plays it so well. How is he so calm under this much pressure? Still
Oh, he's not
surrounded on
calm.
all
He's
fronts.
panicking
Zeke goes
hard.
back though. Acid's been caught. That flank's now removed. Oh, but a bounding player
goodness.
comes flying on in, and he leaves it all in the hands of Hiko. Finding this kill would have been essential. The tag onto Bone Cold. This
Oh
guy's
my
sick.
God.
Cened! Just destroying the dreams
Should've
of
bought a
Hiko
Vandal.
there. No
Well.
clutches today. No fun to be had. It's 11 for Acend and 100 Thieves right back under the gun now.
He goes so close to finding that. Again, the headshot just a response.
He didn't even kill the jet,
Feels bad
dude.
for Ethan. The dash forward from Nitro is what gets him killed. But again,
Oh my
Ascend,
God, nasty.
They withstand so much pressure here. Finally, again, all it needs is a classic right click. 100 Thieves, the economy now reset. Force a full repurchase out of this. Ascend on 11 rounds now. A huge round for 100 Thieves here. They need to convert this.
Pivotal round. You're right. This
Ooh, they're changing up their
it echoes through the rest
their
of
setup a
what's
little
left.
bit here.
Sat on
Viper
just
playing
match
solo
point on
A.
match point, and the
Cened's
ticket to the
kinda floating.
semi-finals on the line. Zeke
Oh no.
Team doing his best Hiko impression after the
Ah!
Fury who've been sent out today. Does get the tag on steal, but not much more.
Seen that opping mid.
Here again, Asuna and Ethan set up outside B towards elbow, just anticipating Ascend now, trying to get
Here.
a little fruity with it. But Zeke goes hunting. Steel's already
This
tagged
kill
up.
is so
We know that
important
from the
for
Hunter
both
Fury,
sides. I don't know who's
but
gonna get it.
Steel is not
No
making his way
idea.
at all.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God, he's going to post up right behind him.
Oh, this
Wow,
is
he
the
almost flicked
weirdest
him.
exchange. Zeke just gets a freebie on steal. Absolutely none the wiser. If anything, this will spur on 100 Thieves. They have to now make this hit.
Yes,
Waits.
the judge, baby.
On the other side, just causing dread. The jump up, it's going to get the tag. Another flash comes out. He has been the biggest problem. He's setting up killers, and he's taking down 100 Thieves. Ascend on the verge
And
now, getting
up.
to 12. As Asuna
Wait, they
called
do-
upon in the dire hours now to try and do something to take this.
Yo, Asuna's
back
flying
at
right now.
one.
He's
He knows
flying.
there's another
Look at him.
chance here.
Woo!
He's close to the gap.
What a rush.
Asuna, this is incredible, but he's got more to do.
He's gonna
Cened on
lose,
1
but
HP,
still.
And then one above. It's going to be Zeke.
Wow, that was
Cened
close. That was
to
so
shut
close.
it
He had
down.
1 HP
12
right
is
there.
on the board. Ascend a 1 away.
There's a moment
He almost
there,
won that.
landed
He actually
the
almost
headshot
won that.
on
Holy
Cened.
shit.
Oh my word. Absolute heroics from Asuna there in that round, but nothing will come of it for 100
He was flying.
Zeke. Again, this is the sort of thing where Ascend are able to just get themselves into these dirty little positions. It's so hard to anticipate where Ascend set up, where they've pushed out, where they found space. Cened will seal the deal.
1
at 1
HP,
HP. Like I
holy
said, the
shit.
headshot came through. So unlucky for Asuna. And you can see it there. Ascend now on map and series point. 100 Thieves trail by 5. They will pull together a purchase, full armor across the board. Blade Storm available, nothing else on the cards for 100 Thieves here.
It's crunch time. Send one more round is all they need. One pop off from Achilles, a Cened, someone to do something. 100 Thieves know it as well. No strangers to this scenario. Probably the most veteran side you could ever imagine on this team. Every single player just pure pedigree throughout in the FPS scene. Now's the time to call upon those years. Now's the time to find a bit of that fire to put you through here, to give you another chance, to give you another fighting round in this. In 7 seconds, they got to face the music. Decent purchase.
I mean, it's over,
sides.
but
The Bulldog for Kiles.
that's okay.
And we go back in.
That's okay.
To 7.
It's fine.
It's
All
match
good.
point for Ascend. The semi-finals.
NV Sentinels,
Just
that's it.
one round
Let's go.
away.
Go next.
Starzo initially spotted.
He didn't get it.
Again, got a couple of walls to slip in and out, and just confirm. We already know now. Bone Cold actually on the overside. Viper's Pit invested here, so they can potentially lean away from B. As I say that, 100 Thieves actually can try and rotate and find something on the other side of the map. Now, Acend comes across. Important thing is, Acend still have a second player committed behind his Viper's Pit. Now that could potentially catch 100 Thieves off guard, just like CNED will find Steel.
It's over.
Shop.
It's freaking over. CNED's gonna rotate to Nest by the time they even freaking go through. Well, maybe. Hold on, he might be a little late. Hold on.
He'll put it into the likes of Bone Cold, and they know it now. Keyless now knows what's coming his way. He's going to put up anything he can to try and make this trickier. And then close the gap. Asuna, great breakthrough kill, but good
dude,
work
Asuna is...
Asuna still doing it, but CNED, he's here. He's finally arrived. And he gets sent back.
My God.
Out of nowhere.
Oh, nice shot.
Zeke in the 1v2. Is it now? Is it the next, or is it never? Zeke, what can you find from this Hiko? A little on his own.
Don't stand up, Hiko. Don't stand up.
As soon as this is... Oh, the timing.
Oh my God.
He has no idea. They have no idea. Hiko's walking towards CT. Now they know. And the position from Hiko should be a
jump daggers. Do it.
Gift. It should be the golden position to catch this cross.
Nitro.
And Zeke can only take steps. The gun barrel shows Hiko knows it. They live to fight one more round. They continue in this fashion. But Asuna is putting in serious work right now.
Heroics from Asuna. Again, pulling 100 Thieves through these rounds again, just leading the charge. 2 massive kills to open up here, and CNED actually responds here. This is disgusting from
that was the round-winning shot right there. Oh God, you guys are about to get an ad.
Again, ripping away CNED in a position that's so difficult to counteract.
Can I snooze it?
Even goes for the jump, so
oh no, it's already too late.
Tag comes in, but he should.
It's already too late.
Shot. Such diligence, and now they've broken the money. This could be 9 now on the board.
Oh, you guys are mad.
There's always a threat, there's always a danger, there's always a chance that the pistols find the right place, but let's see if 100 Thieves can keep it clean. Superior weaponry coming in on this, everything they need. The site looks complete.
There is